never be aware of moving gurneys, moving cameras.
Our visual theme for the show was movement and reality, primarily because of the way in which we were going to shoot in continuity, hour by hour.
The whole one-day thing presents a set of unique challenges, like not allowed to get a suntan, so I'm the guy on the beach with long sleeves and a bandana and a big straw hat.
One of the heroes of the Pit is the set.
Nina Ruscio designed this entire environment so that we had a physical space to write to.
That whole set was designed so that you could film with a wide-angle camera and go any place.
Before we had written a word, we knew exactly how long it took to walk from Trauma 1 to Central 14.
We're constantly following these people, and we don't cheat anyone anywhere. If they have to get there, we'll have to figure out a way. And why did they go there? So it's very much just trying to be as honest and truthful with the characters and the medicine and what's going on.
Any changes with our septic waitress?
Not yet.
If you have a septic, I don't.
There's a lot of careful thought for all the departments is put into continuity. You know, you want to tell the story of just how long these hours are.
So we use trauma choreography, which we have columns of every person who's in the room and cued to the dialogue, beat by beat, what they're doing and where they're going.
Everyone on my count. 1, 2.
Hold on.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
We try to keep it like a dance. We try to keep the choreographies that'll match well.
Oftentimes, something will be happening in the hub, and they still have to continue the procedure in the back.
So your little girl was ITP?
Go figure. Nothing like a zebra to kickstart your morning.
We have a fantastic group of assistant directors who actually block and move along with our medical personnel.
There's a lot going on, and a lot of our background are real nurses. We have several doctors and technical advisors there every day, and it really makes it very immersive.
Always listen to the nurses. They run the ER. We just try to stay out of their way.
There's a wonderful nurse on set, Tim Van Pelt, and his job is to track all the continuity of those patients for the whole background.
And it creates a real depth of field, not just visually, but narratively.
Happy fucking 4th of July.
That adds to the authenticity, because the idea being when you're watching the show is if you turned your head this way, you're going to see a whole other story playing out. That's what happens when you're in the ER.
Which is really amazing to get to do that work with background actors who have been with us from day one.
If you go and watch just about any episode that takes place in our triage set, you'll see characters that you'll meet 3 and 4 and 5 episodes later, but they're just in the background waiting for their turn to be called up. And those actors that have to sit in the waiting room for sometimes 2 or 3 weeks before they get moved into the main narrative.
We'll get to you.
Oh my God. Okay, when?
Listen for your name to be called.
The waiting times are horrendous because people can't go upstairs to beds.
Quicker we can treat them, street them, move them up the food chain, the better.
But somebody in the waiting room may suddenly blossom into a bigger problem. So when you see a character on the Pit, you really never know. Are we going to see him again?
Who here needs help?
And that's real life.